Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and this is the Diva Den, and I'm really excited to have you here today. And if this is your first time, I welcome you to my channel and I hope that you enjoy my content. So in today's video, I will be sharing a chocolate peanut butter coconut square, which is a family favorite, especially around Christmas time. And this is in participation of an open invite hosted by Mandy from Mandy in the Making. And if you haven't ever checked out her channel, I will be sure to leave the link to her channel in the description box below, and make sure to check it out because she does some fabulous recipes. She's known for her What's for Dinner series, and it's amazing. Like, the stuff that she makes is great. So be sure to check her out along with the playlist to this open invite, which will also be in the description box below. I'd like to thank Mandy for hosting this open invite, and I can't wait to see what other people are making. It's always great to get new recipes, especially at this time of year when you're entertaining family and friends. It's always nice to have something different to serve them, so I'm really looking forward to looking through the playlist and getting some new recipes. So this recipe was handed down from my mom, and she has been making it for years at Christmas time, and it has quickly become a family favorite in my own household, and I make it every Christmas because the family just love it. And it's so simple, and the ingredients are simple, and it's delicious. So if you like chocolate, peanut butter, coconut, graham crumbs, you're going to love this recipe. So let's get into how I make my chocolate peanut butter coconut squares. So here's what you're going to need to make these peanut butter coconut squares for your family. So first thing you're going to need is a can of condensed milk, not evaporated milk, but the condensed milk. We are going to need some coconut flakes. This is just the kind I get at my local grocery store. Some coconut flakes, some chocolate chips. I like to use the milk chocolate, but you can use the semi-sweet, so I am going to be using milk chocolate. Some peanut butter, any brand of your choice, the smooth kind. Some graham crumbs, any brand of your choice. This just so happens to be what I get at my grocery store. And some butter. And you're going to be putting it into, I use a 9 by 13 non-stick pan. So that is what I'm going to be using to make these squares. So make sure you preheat your oven to 325 degrees. So place half a cup of butter into your pan, and we're going to melt the butter once the oven is preheated, and we'll just get that butter all melted in this before we add in our graham crumbs. So once your butter is all melted in your pan, now it's time to add in your graham wafers and your graham crumbs, and you're going to use 1.5 cups of graham crumbs, and you're just going to sprinkle them in and mix it all together with your butter. Once your base is formed, now you're just going to layer your condensed milk and 1.5 cups of coconut flakes. And it doesn't matter what order you do. Now you're going to cook the base with the coconuts, the coconut flakes, and the condensed milk for 20 minutes in a preheated 325 degree oven. So once you've cooked your base for 20 minutes, take it out of the oven, set it aside to cool. But now's the time that you can start to put together your chocolate peanut butter topping. So you take 1 bag of your chocolate chips and half a cup of peanut butter in a saucepan over medium heat, and just stir together, melt it together, and get it all nice and combined. So once the peanut butter and the chocolate is all melted together, now's the time to pour it over the cooled base. And one thing you should know is that these squares freeze so well. So I make a pan, and I know my family isn't going to wait to eat them, so I make sure to cut some up and freeze them. Otherwise they would be all gone and I wouldn't have anything set aside for company or throughout the holiday season. And now that you've got the base covered with the chocolate peanut butter glaze, just place it in the fridge to let it harden up a little bit, and then you can start cutting it into squares and wait for the people to come running. But I'd like to thank Mandy once again for hosting this fabulous open invite. I can't wait to get some more recipes. And here's a look at the finished squares. I'm going to put some in the freezer. That's why there doesn't look like there's very many, and my family's already been at them. But this is what they look like, and they are so delicious. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. And if you liked this video, I hope that you give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, I'd love to have you join me each week. Thanks again so much, Mandy, for hosting this. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.
I've been waiting for this, yeah. It's been up on my mind, oh, it's hard to resist.